So, not quite done yet. We are dealing with one area of some strengthening, and we do have two severe thunderstorm warnings that have cropped up here at just after midnight. We're out east of Appleton City, and we're going to pick up Lowry City and Osceola, working out towards the 13 highway. As strong wind gusts are just coming through Montrose, headed over to Deepwater. So, just this little wedge of a polygon over here, Deepwater and Brownington. But really, this is pretty strong storm yet to impact Clinton, as winds are just now about to pick up as things come into Clinton. But enough of a strong storm has hung together down here, presently over Appleton City. So let's go ahead and see these severe thunderstorm warnings for northern St. Clair and west central and northeastern Vernon County until 12:45 a.m. So this is a severe thunderstorm located near Shell City for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail still out there. So it's about all that is left in terms of strong storms down here to the south. But currently impacting Shell City down here south of Rockville. So good evening to you folks as the wind picks up in your neighborhood right now. So, like I say, this is just now starting to come into Rockville where winds have picked up, and we're talking about some potential 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So it looks like the strongest of the storm is just coming along B Highway right here and P Highway. This is out just to the north of Rockville where P Highway comes down north of Rockville and curves and turns into B Highway heading east. So all of this area just placed under a severe thunderstorm warning until 12:45 a.m. And so this is going to impact all of A Highway out towards Lowry City, 13 Highway up to Deepwater. So this is what we have right now in the Montrose area, headed from Montrose clear up to 18 Highway. So everything had kind of weakened out, and then we've gusted back up, found some strength here. 18 highway down to 52 highway right now, having a strong thunderstorm, lots of lightning activity. And like I say, this is just about to the west of Clinton. So all of this area north, not severe warned at this time, but there is still a strong thunderstorm out here to the west of Clinton working its way along 18 highway. So again, severe thunderstorm warning until 12:45 a.m. That's picking up just east of Rockville and Appleton City. So we'll go ahead and give a heads up over here to Lowry City and Osceola. And we got to mention that this also covers the Scout Reservation out here as well. So you guys are severe warned for a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds and up to some 1-inch hail for the next 35 minutes as what is left of this system works its way through tonight. So you're all done out here in Rich Hill and all down in the Metz neighborhood, Nevada. You guys have a few pockets of stronger storms between you and Fort Scott still, but severe warnings just issued for this little organization moving over here towards Lowry City. So I think predominantly we're talking about a strong winds threat. Look at these winds picking up that have just burst through Appleton City and now are strong on the way over here toward Lowry City. So let's do a little bit more investigation of this storm. In terms of what's going on with it right now, a little bit of hail. Let's see what we might get for hail out of this. This is up to possibly some half-inch hail, probably just a little bit smaller than that has grown up. Look how this just kind of popped up as that crops over Rockville there. And we'll watch for anything starting to spin up in this too. Like I say, just a little bit of strengthening has found us here in Appleton City right now. So Appleton City covered up, and there's a stronger cell off to your southwest. I think has a little bit of hail in it there. So showing some small hail between Shell City and Rockville right now. So that combined with these 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts possible as we move over towards Lowry City is what has prompted this severe thunderstorm warning that's going to go until about 12:45 a.m. So good morning once again, everybody. We're starting to talk about a strong thunderstorm impacting Henry County and down to St. Clair County, Lowry City, and Osceola has made me jump back on here tonight. So good news again, once this passes over you, you are done. No severe warning out for Clinton right now. But as we get down into deep water territory, we're talking about those stronger wind gusts. Pretty strong coming into Clinton, too. But I think we're going to make it over that 50 to 60 mile per hour threshold. Somewhere out here between Montrose, Ladue, and Deepwater, giving us this first polygon. And then they tacked on the second one down here to the south just a few minutes ago. So we'll hang with you on this one and check this out. Make sure this doesn't start to misbehave. So far, we're just seeing strong wind gusts and some small hail out here between Shell City, Rockville, and up towards Appleton City. A little more up towards Montrose. There's actually hail in this. Montrose going to impact Ladue all the way up to Hartwell and coming into Clinton in a few minutes as well. So it's pretty much the same storm. It's just not severe warned yet. Anyway, coming into Clinton. So that's what we have going on for you right now, just past midnight. So this is kind of dusted up. Look how that kind of intensified there. I went over Butler, non-severe, picked up a little bit, but we got right here into Appleton City. That's where we started to pick up. Radar indicated just a little bit less than half-inch hail right here out southwest of Clinton, north of Appleton City, rather. So that's where things started to pick up, and we got a couple more warnings to deal with before all is said and done tonight. So we're over here talking about Appleton City, Montrose, Deepwater, and on up to Tightwad, all through Lowry City and Osceola for about the next 30 minutes. Things there and a couple scans a minute ago made me want to start paying attention for any rotation, but I'm not seeing anything significant right now developing over here. So shouldn't be a surprise. Just was really trending downward nicely, but it's got one more punch left in it here, headed towards Lowry City. So, like I say, no reason for concern on out to the west. We just have some nice, cool rain showers in eastern Kansas and most of west central Missouri. Even up towards Johnson County as we get into Warrensburg here, you guys are still having some small hail impacting Knob Noster right now. But that is not severe warned. I'm not sure there's any special weather statements out up there either. Let's take a look at that. No. So we're just talking about these severe warnings. So special weather statement does go down here to Nevada. Let's talk about you guys for a second because there is a severe thunderstorm warning for the next 44 minutes down here on the Kansas side, and that's on account of this cell that's just about to clear the wildlife area, moving along 47 over into Girard. And so this is warned right now for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. This is moving northeast at 60 miles an hour. So this thing is clipping along. But where is this headed? Let's put some vectors on this. And it looks like this is going to be in the Arcadia neighborhood, Branagh, Sheldon, Milo. Possibly going to get you guys in Nevada too. So for an abundance of caution, we do have a special weather statement out that picks up Nevada, talking about wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour and some half-inch hail for you folks in Nevada out towards Walker and Eldo Springs, although that's just outside of the warned area right now. So do have two severe thunderstorm warnings either side of Nevada, down to the southwest for this strong storm down here, just getting ready to pick up Girard and Arma, and Arcadia has cleared the folks in Walnut. Looks like now we need to possibly talk about hail with this one too. So yeah, a hail core behind that has just left Parsons, So we do have some hail that's going to work its way up towards you folks in Girard, but moving along at 60 miles an hour. Going to come on quick and be done quick as well. So the tornado watch has been updated and kicked out for another 4 hours. That's what I'm reading over here. So we're going to extend that tornado watch to pick up Lincoln, Coal Camp, Warsaw, and Gravis Mills. And that's going to go for the next 4 hours. So it's going to go till about 4 a.m. on account of this line, which has gathered some gusto as it moves through Henry County now. So let's take a look at where things are right now. It's just clearing Appleton City right now with a very strong thunderstorm moving through there. We'll go ahead and talk about strong wind gusts just about to impact Lowry City. Look at these wind gusts up around Deepwater, though. Let's see what we might have up here. So we're up to about 60 miles per hour. Radar estimated wind gusts coming into the Deepwater territory right now. Clinton getting some 44 mile per hour wind gusts right now as the storm finally reaches you guys over there. And but yeah, strongest right here in Deepwater, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Possible showing up radar indicated right now. Switch radar sources here and investigate this storm. Now, as this begins to impact St. Clair County, let's go back and talk about you folks down here in Nevada because you just have a non-severe thunderstorm off to your south and west. Should be raining pretty good right down there for you folks in Vernon County right now, but there is a stronger thunderstorm that is headed your way. I'll loop the radar there so you guys can see. Going to pick up Moundville and Nevada before all is said and done with some radar estimated hail showing up here to be about the half-inch variety. But again, strong wind gusts and that about half-inch hail is what we're talking about down to the southwest of you folks in Nevada. So currently down here in Crawford County, just about to hit Farlington and Inglevale. You guys are up next, and you have 39 minutes left in this. And take us up to about 12:45 on this severe thunderstorm warning. So we'll go back to the other side of Nevada since we're working down south tonight. And so it looks like the worst of this is now through Appleton City and Rockville and Shell City with some small hail still involved in this. Wind gusts just about to reach Lowry City over here in St. Clair County. So it's like the winds have calmed down just a little bit before they got to Deepwater. So Tightwad, you guys are up next. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect there for 24 minutes. So a little bit of regeneration. Is it on the way back out? Maybe. Let's go ahead and look at hail. Still some small hail in this. So between Deepwater and Clinton there is where that's showing up right now. So a little bit out in Ladue, but Deepwater, what might you guys get? This is showing up at about 3/4 inch hail size. Just about to pick up Deepwater here, just inside this warned polygon. So Deepwater, Brownington, out towards Tightwad as well. You guys may get a little hail yet out of this system. So seeing very much the same thing north of the warned area. It's just cleared the Ladue area. It's going to come right into Clinton with possibly some small hail, though. Looks like majority of that will be south of you over in the Clinton area. So that is what we're dealing with tonight. Well clear of the folks in Rich Hill, now clear in Appleton City and Rockville. You guys can say goodnight, but we just have one little line left to pay attention to here. Not seeing anything else suspicious. That's good. So they're trying to be a little stuff getting going around Eldo. Not successfully, but good little storm has clicked back up here. So you guys just have a few minutes moving at 60 miles an hour. Good grief. So Wind gusts now showing up big time in Deepwater and Lowry, up and down the highway here over in St. Clair. So that is your late night situation. Thought you might get off without seeing any of this tonight, but quite a list of severe thunderstorm warnings from northwest to southeast tonight, so not going to leave any area off. Let's go back down here to Crawford County, see what you guys are dealing with. Hail for you all still trending right around half an inch or less. I'm going to slide just north of Girard, so maybe picking up Inglevale up here in a few minutes as well. So you guys are severe thunderstorm warned for the next 36 minutes on account of that, and no doubt on account of the winds as well. Just checking for anything else threatening. Wind and hail. Story of the night. Things are picking up a little bit for you guys in Nevada. Still not severe warned there, but we'll see what happens with this stronger cell off to your southwest. It is clipping along pretty good, and this is going to pick up Arcadia here in just a few minutes. I'll watch kind of right here in Deepwater, headed off towards Tightwad for just a minute. Just flirting with some spinning around that wants to get started there. Out on the leading edge. Whatever it is would be brief. So we'll keep an eye on that. Really right all over the 13 highway corridor right now. Having a very impactful little thunderstorm over there. Hail in and out. So where are we now? Hail just south of Clinton. Should be pretty small. Oh, here we go. Up to around a half an inch, but not a very big area. And this is all south of Clinton right now. So it looks like whatever hail threat Clinton had is just about over. And that's down there to the southeast of you guys. A little bit more concerned with anything trying to rotate. It is trying. Do a little investigation of that. So this is what I'm seeing going on off screen. Taking a little look at that particular storm cell. This is a 3D volume scan, and so I'm not seeing tightly wrapped rotation trying to spin down. That's a good sign. But obviously we're paying attention to that. Keep looking at that for you guys there. So, understandably, on account of the wind alone, if not the hail as well, severe thunderstorm warning now extended up here. It was always there. It's a tightwad, right? So, we have 17 more minutes left on this for some possibly 50 mile per hour, 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts still left in this one. It's confirmed for some spinning, but I'm not seeing quite what I was before there. Like I say, whatever it was would be fairly short lived if anything tried to get going over there. Nevada, you're just in for it a little bit for probably the next 30 minutes or so. So, some moderate to heavy rainfall in your area right now. Little pockets of heavier rainfall all the way down toward Moundville. But the good news is that down here in Crawford County, off to your southwest, I think this has weakened a little bit. Hail is just about dropped out and continues. There you go. Even less so. So that is just a solid thunderstorm right now. Not seeing anything suspicious down there either. But some strong wind gusts with that. So heads up to the folks in Nevada. We'll hang with you for a little bit here and see what happens for you all. And we'll let this get to the other side of 13 Highway. Make sure this is all clear over in Lowry City, where it is windy right now, but not near as much as what's about to hit Tightwad. I would really like to spin. That is just playing with us. So, has cleared deep water, the heaviest of this. You just have a severe thunderstorm out to your east. This is now picking up the Tightwad neighborhood. And this is just about to pick up Lowry City in terms of heavier rainfall. Haven't seen anything too suspicious going on down there in that neighborhood, but we're just going to watch this one for a few more minutes. We're just about to the Scout Reservation. Winds are starting to pick up there, and along Sea Highway back into Lowry City as we're now impacting 13 Highway between Lowry and Osceola. So you can tell why we want to pay attention over here as we get closer to Tightwad. These little hooks out in front are not much fun to see right now. But nothing tight, so we'll switch back over here and keep investigating this storm. Lots of lightning behind that. So what's going on at my house right now? Okay. Not looking so bad right now. So that's it right now. Severe thunderstorm warning, and the heaviest of this is just about to pick up 13 Highway here at Lowry City. It is noisy over there right now, and Osceola as well, and down to the south. Nothing ever issued out here for Clinton. Think there's maybe a little bit of hail. Yeah, just kind of went around Clinton there. So out to the east of Clinton, possibly some half-inch hail showing up in that cell out there. And it's making its way through quick. That is a fast rush. So we'll keep taking a look at this right here, which is just trying to be scary. But not seeing tightly wrapped rotation out there yet. So good thing, but we will continue looking at that. It was a low storm, and it is just acting like it wants to wrap up a little bit. So we'll keep watching that. Obviously, nothing warned there besides the severe thunderstorm aspect. So that's what we have. Nevada, what's going on down here towards Crawford County is really some fast weakening. So that's a good sign. So you have plenty of rounds of heavy rainfall headed your way up in Vernon County. But nothing suspicious happening here. And maybe the bulk of it will slide down to the south. But going to keep thunderstorming there for you guys in Nevada for a little bit. Okay, so here we are getting to the edge of these polygons for 8 minutes. Severe thunderstorm warning for the Tightwad area, and we have 8 minutes remaining down here in Lowry City and Osceola as well. So that is what we have for you guys late this evening. It's the last big push. Let's go up and down the line here. You guys can see, and we did have, what did this crop up here? So 23 minutes out here east of Green Ridge off of this cell here. So they're telling us until 1 a.m. hazard 60 mile per hour wind gusts. And we're not talking about hail in the warning for this area right now. Let's see if that is a factor at all. Barely. If anything, Pettis County, Sedalia is where you're going to see a little bit of small hail in the next few minutes. But that's off of this cell here. So I wonder if this warning wouldn't get kicked up here and maybe include Sedalia in a few minutes. So the line has come back alive with a few warnings out there still tonight. We're all talking about south of Clinton and now east of Clinton, starting to work on the Sedalia neighborhood. So down here in Lowry City, Osceola, probably our most active cell right now. Been kind of watching what goes on As we work toward tightwad, heads up to you folks out to your southwest is a strong thunderstorm with just a little bit of hail left in it. So that is what we have over on the eastern edge of the forecast area. Would not be surprised to see a statement or two kick out if these warnings don't get extended out here to east of Tightwad, working on Warsaw area. So that is what we have. Do expect, not sure that this will drop off, but I think so. That is a lot of weakening going on over there in Crawford County. So up towards Arcadia, Moundville, Nevada, and Milo. Still to be impacted by what is left of that. I hear another tone, so for something to pop out, it looks like it's going to be this area here. No surprise. They're just going to warn all the way from south of Sedalia. So that's Green Ridge, Smithton, up and down 65 highway now. So this is going to pick up Coal Camp and Lincoln up and down 65 highway down towards Warsaw, the Truman Reservoir. All of this is now severe thunderstorm warned for the next 36 minutes. So just after 1 a.m. for some possible up around 3/4 inch hail and some 60 mile per hour wind gusts still for this area. So not a significant surprise based on wind alone. Look at wind coming now into the Lincoln and Coal Camp area, gusting up around possibly 60 miles per hour. So no big surprise there. And little bits of hail all scattered through that as well. So predominantly a strong damaging wind threat. So getting ready to be right over Osceola and then clear 13 highway. Getting ready to pick up the Scout Reservation pretty significantly here as well before we're off to Warsaw and Lincoln as our newest severe thunderstorm warning for the next 35 minutes. So we'll change sources here and just see out east of Clinton. Still possibly some up around half-inch hail. And we're working on Benton County right now for that half-inch hail and these strong wind gusts into your territory. So severe thunderstorm warning for Coal Camp, Warsaw for the next 35 minutes. This goes up to just south of Sedalia, which actually in this polygon right now, not as much is going on as what is about to impact Sedalia from the southwest. So working on 1241, getting towards 1 a.m. Just about significantly out of the forecast area as severe thunderstorm warnings pick up now into Benton County. So that is what you have this evening. And as soon as those die down, which surely they will just any time, but it is working into an area where instability continues to be available. So we'll keep an eye and bring any updated more severe warnings. That is it as we're working on 1 a.m. I will keep an eye and I will catch you back later.